everyone. Namaste. So here we are concluding our phase two or week two, we can say. Actually, when I started, no, 1 year back, I just decided that I will complete this whole course in between 2 to 3 months of span of time, and I just divided this entire series back then, okay, into the weeks, okay. And this videos that I have uploading now, these are we are just currently completed our week two according to that schedule, okay. But due to some situations and due to some conditions and some other work that I have to focus upon, I just delayed this course so much, or I can say it's my fault, it's my bad that I have given so much delay to this course. Okay, so अभी नहीं होगा ऐसा कुछ ठीक है so I hope you people enjoy the most important parts of the Python in this previous phase or we can say week. अब week तो नहीं बोल सकता भाई अभी phase ही बोलना पड़ेगा मेरे को into the previous phase. Okay, you enjoy the most important part of the Python, that is syntax person. Beyond this, we will be covering this syntax very quickly and we will be walking only about programs. Okay. In the upcoming lectures, हम syntax पूरा complete कर देंगे and we will just walk only about the programs. Okay, so first 2 3 weeks we will be talking a lot about the construction of the language, the grammar of the language, if I may. So things are slightly less interesting here, but it will get more interesting with time. Trust me. But I'm sure in week two, you saw some interesting aspects as well. Okay. You saw how do you declare variables. Okay. I remember that 6 months back, I have given you some examples about the bucket when I started with a variable or this week two or phase two. The bucket examples that I started off with introduction. Okay. You saw then if loop, how powerful it was. You even wrote a program for Caesar Cipher, the cipher that takes the idea uh, that shifts it by a few units and then it looks grabbable. Okay. Cypherman just to hiding the text that we have sent to someone special. जस्ट उसको टेक्स्ट को कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट प्राइवेट या मैसेज भेजना है किसी को तो हम जब उस मैसेज को हर एक उस मैसेज के हर एक लेटर को हम शिफ्ट कर देते थे उस पे भी एक वीडियो बना चुका हूँ सो दैट्स कॉल्ड सी द साइफर ओके या वी हैव लर्न दैट but then it starts making sense when we did a piece of code to do this. Okay. Initially, I hope you did not understand that, but after writing the code, after I explained it through the video, and I hope you have practiced it, you have got some sense out of that program or that Caesar cipher, that why we will use that and how we can program it. And then we went ahead and saw something string related details. Very basics one though. Strings are very, very powerful entities in Python. And we will be discussing more of it with time. But as of now, you are now confident about handling strings. And finally, we did discuss about the import possibility in Python. And I told you a good example, a good analogy would be going to a library and getting books as in when it is required. And not storing all the books that you will ever require in your entire lifespan. Okay. And you bring it into home, you will run out of storage space, obviously. So what you do is you get as in when it is required, and then and that is precisely what the import functionality does in Python. You say import random, it brings in the library functions from this so-called book called the function called the random. It is actually a library functions. Once you get that, it means that you have the entire access to all the functions from this random library, and the world is yours. If you do not include it, you do not have access to those libraries. As simple as that. So we introduce you to the random functions, the math library function, and I am sure you are comfortable using these library functions. There are tons and tons of library functions in Python. Some of them are built into Python, some of them are external. So you need to install that on your computer and start coding the external one. You want to, if you want to analyze Facebook data, you want to analyze Twitter data, you want to analyze latest code statistics, there are library functions exclusively meant for these things. And we will probably see some of them during this course. Okay. So I hope you have enjoyed the second week, the second phase, bole to. And there is more to come from the third week or third phase onwards. In fact, third phase will be the crux of the syntax in Python. Okay. Here we will end up with the syntax in Python and we'll start with programming and only programming. Let us wait and watch what is coming next. Thank you. Keep sharing, keep liking. Bye bye.